Welcome back to the baseline. And guys, we are at the end of June, June 30th. July is tomorrow. We are a week away from the All Star game, or 2 weeks away. Um, Man, I can't believe this is going by really, really fast. But as we're in the summer months, let's talk about some guys who've been hot as of late. And one guy who I've been really, really um high on is Joe Adell. Man, 284, 11 home runs, 18 RBIs, and an OPS, if you're into that thing, 1.034 here in the month of July. Wow. This guy has been on fire. I honestly think the best player in July besides Cal Riley. This dude has been phenomenal. I said on my predictions pod here on this channel and here on Craig's channel, I said if the Angels wanted to get somewhere, their young guys were going to have to perform, and perform Joe Adell is. His 11 home runs, that's given him 18 on the year. This dude has been amazing here in the month of June. Doing very well in center field now that Trout's in right. This team has performed very, very well. I would love to watch this continue and see where this goes for them, just because the Angels deserve to be in the playoffs, put for a push. I think that Anthony Rendon, that stupid deal they have, I want to say he's a free agent coming up, so that gives money off. Let's see, Anthony Rendon contract. I mean, he's got 2 years left, but because he signed a 7-year deal in 2020. Yeah, so he might actually be. Oh, no, he's got one more year left. And he does have a signing bonus. Oh, no, sorry. I'm reading that wrong. But he is a free agent after 2026. That's going to help out the Angels so much. Maybe we could add some more to this this young team, this young core. I know he is doing phenomenal. Um, yeah, this dude's been great. So I'm really happy for Joe Adell. I'm hoping and praying he could keep this up. And um, yeah, I just love that he's doing so well. I was high on him in the beginning, and I'm still high on him right now. So Joe Adell, keep doing what you're doing. Love that he's doing well. Another guy who's doing well, Juan Soto. Yeah, Juan Soto, the guy who everyone was saying and panicking about up in April and May. He's doing phenomenal. Here in the month of June, 11 home runs, 20 RBIs. He's still taking his walks, 25 walks. It's batting 322 here in the month of June. Yeah, I would say Juan Soto is back. He's doing the Soto shuffle like he always is. He like the past years. He is back to where he is. He's like the face. I know Mets fans as well as baseball fans. We're rooting for him. This is the Juan Soto that you want to see. And he's doing it. He's doing it. And I cannot be happy enough that he actually is doing really, really well. Like I said, the Soto Shuffle is back. The participating in that home run celebration where they look at the camera on the dugout. Yes, the Mets are not playing well. I mean, everything is going wrong for the Mets. I don't know what else I can say. The hitting is not there. The pitching is not there. Sega is hurt. Clay Holmes has not looked like the dominant Clay Holmes from the beginning of this year. Paul Blackburn is very terrible. That it's just they're all over the place, and I know having Juan Soto back is going to is changing everything. Uh, he has 20 home runs. We got 3 more months left on the season. I think he'll actually get to 40 home runs. If he keeps his pace, I think he can hit 40 home runs. Get this team to the playoffs. If they do something at the deadline. I mean, I can't really blame Carlos Mendoza. I can't blame the players. You hired a general manager who does not sign big name starting pitchers. He just doesn't. So that's gonna be something that's gonna be need advised. I know there's a situation with Luis Severino. Maybe they'll take him back and they'll trade. He hates it down there with the Athletics. So we'll see. We'll see what they can do. But very happy that Juan Soto is back to life. Now, speaking of Juan Soto, let's go to his former team, the Washington Nationals, who James Wood, can't believe he's been in the big leagues for a year already. But listen to this. His first 162 games. So this is going back to 2024, entering in here in 2025 with the Washington Nationals. 31 home runs in his career, 105 RBIs, 166 hits. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Jordan, what's that got to do with Juan Soto? Listen to Juan Soto's first 162 career games. 31 home runs, 107 RBIs, and 171 hits. So he's up there with Juan Soto for his first career year. There's about average. I would say I think he's going to match Soto by the time his age 27 season comes around. I believe he's like I believe he's like 22. He's still young. Yeah, he's 22 years old, still young. But not only his numbers with Juan Soto, how they compare. Listen how he compares to a future Hall of Famer and Bryce Harper through his 162 games. 31 home runs, the same. Bryce Harper had 77 RBIs and 175 hits. James Wood's gotten beat with the RBIs. So James Wood is matching up with probably one of the two biggest guys who, I guess they no longer play for the Nationals, but he matches up with them, and he matches up with them very, very well. And he's going to be a star. I hope the Nationals lock him up. He's going to start very, very well. Don't screw it up. We've seen the Nationals let go some of the finest names in all of baseball, and I really hope they don't let him go. Please, Washington, do not let him go. He needs to stay. This dude's been electric as of late. So as we enter the month of July, the MLB draft is coming on, and I thought this was interesting. I'd never really paid attention to the draft. It's going to happen from July 13th to the 14th. But for some reason, this year's caught my mind, where the younger brother of Jackson Holliday, Ethan Holliday, is no longer the number one top pick. It is a young pitcher named Cade Anderson has jumped into the number one spot. They're saying that he might go first, which is once again the Washington Nationals. Which they could use all the pitching they got. Look at what they've done with the young pitching. He's had Tommy John in April of 2022, so about 3 years ago. Uh, they're saying he'll go number one. He has a fastball that could touch. His velocity is sitting at 92, 94, but will touch 97. He uses an upper 70s curveball and a mid 80s slider. And he's also 6'2", which I think is very, very interesting. Throws left, so that's something you want to see from a pitcher. A lot of pitchers, everyone likes to have them throw left. And then also as a let's talk about this Ethan Holliday, who's a shortstop. Both Holliday brothers have both were shortstop. Jackson Holliday is now going to second. Makes sense. He is can hit 35 home runs. They're saying. He moves very well for his size. Let's see, was he 6'4" as a shortstop? I mean, we've seen that, and they're probably just going to move him to the outfield, a la O'Neal Cruz and Fernando Tatis. Well, why do they do that? I don't know. That's how they do. uh, but yeah, just he's projected to go fifth, which would be Colorado. Um, can't say I wouldn't like it. One, his dad played for Colorado. We all know uh, Matt Holliday's um, legacy there. But also, if he's gonna play shortstop, hey, I won't be opposed to it. Colorado needs all the help they could get. Get the young prospects out there, and see what he could do. Help your team out. But he is projected to go to the Colorado Rockies. Um, I mean, those are the two biggest names that I've heard. Another thing that people are have their eye on. I've never been a big fan of this, but I know some people are. Uh, can't think of his name, but CC Sabathia's son was seen in uh, the draft combine. Um, they all uh, obviously they try to make the kid laugh. They try to make um, CC laugh, and um, but the one thing I don't like is that they try to compare son and father. Uh, Karsten is his name. Sorry, my computer's been is slow here. Our phone, sorry. I mean, he's a hitter. He is eligible for the 2025 draft. Trying to see what he is. He's a first baseman slash outfielder. So that's actually kind of interesting. He does. What does he bat? Does anyone does it say what he bats? Um, Maybe I could get his thing on here. He's 6'6". Jeez, that's a tall first baseman. Probably be put out into the outfield. Um, you know, he's a right-handed hitter. Um, but yeah, back to what I was saying. I don't like that he's being compared to his dad. Just let the kid play and write his own legacy. I know they done that with Tony Gwynn Jr. and he was awful. And I heard people say, "Oh well, he's not like his dad." Leave the kid alone. They're doing the same thing with Manny Ramirez's kid. Oh, hey, your dad was a terrific outfielder, and we're looking at you. You could potentially keep the Ramirez legacy. Just leave him alone. Just let him go out, let him play, and let him write his own legacy. Let's not compare. I know people like to do that a lot. Like when Trout comes up, you heard the comparison to Mickey Mantle. That's fine. But when you have a family, a son of for CC's instance, Hall of Fame pitcher. Well, now his son's now a Hall of Fame pitcher. He's a hitter. Let him write his own legacy, please. If he gets drafted, makes his debut, Sure, you want to say, here's the son of Hall of Famer CC Sabathia making his debut. That is fine by me. I do not want a comparison. I do not want a comparison at all. Like I said, the Tony Gwynn one, that I know was stupid. And, them the people say, oh, well, he's not like his dad. It's stupid. Because Tony Gwynn was a Hall of Fame hitter. He was smart. I think that got to his son. Can we just please leave that alone? Like when Ethan Holiday goes up, I don't want to hear anything from his about, if he was better than his dad. I don't want to hear anything about, is he better or worse than Jackson Holiday, his brother? I don't want to hear that. Leave it alone. Let these kids write their own legacy. Like, for example, LeBron James in basketball. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Let the kids play. That's just my 2 cents. I had to put that in there because it bothers the shit out of me when people say, oh, well, he's not like his dad. Or, oh, hey, he might be a little bit better than his dad. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. All right, well, that's going to do it for this pod. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like what you're here, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Also, don't forget, we done a lot last week, a lot of videos. We did a gameplay, so if you guys are interested in that, go check that out. Go check out our top 10 greatest, which was World Series games. Part 1 is out. Part 2 will be out on Friday. We had a little technical issue with the app, but all things are good right now. So part 2 will be posted on Friday. And let me know what you guys think. You got any predictions for the draft? How do you think the month of June went? Let me know. And I would like to talk to you guys, get your opinions. That's what this channel is about. It's not just my channel; it's also your guys' channel. So I would really like to hear from you guys and talk to you. But other than that, I'm going to sign off, and I will see you all in the next one.